Quinn here. Hello guys.
Apa kabar guys?
Welcome back to Klones Network. We just came back from One Utama and witnessed Suicide Squad. So before we proceed, we'd like to shout out to DC Comics Fan Club Asia.
Oh, Asia.
Thank you guys, and TCV IMAX for all the goodies. We got these posters, cards, which is pretty cool with the bio at the back. And
IMAX poster of Suicide Squad.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this is apparently there's a smell of Harley somewhat. And our friend Kelvin, he is a 3D artist, accessory maker, a creative guy, and you know, I got the Joker, he got Deadshot.
Yeah. And I want to thank to my brother for making this prop. Boom. Deadshot visor, and you've been fabricating on my suit, the Deadshot suit. And thanks for making me young again, brother.
I make people smile.
See this smile here?
Alright, so let's proceed to the review.
So Suicide Squad is about top secret government agency hired imprisoned supervillains to execute black op missions in exchange for clemency. And this movie was very emotional. The director David Ayer, who previously helmed End of Watch, is one of my favorite movies recently. I had some doubts and hope for him to make this franchise to be good. He pulled it off. His direction was quite good. The action scenes were superb. It's not to be like the Guardians of the Galaxy of this year.
You know that they pulled it off, that was like a miracle work right there. To introduce all these villains for the first time in the DC universe.
They are super villains.
Yeah.
The character build-up was great, man. And that's where the emotional, you can actually feel for each of the characters.
This one they go all out, they do the wrong things. They have to be in a group in order to survive. So you'll see that different side of a superhero movie. One of it is very interesting. Somewhat of this kind of concept where you need to go back to their history. That's where the movie somewhat fall apart a bit. One of that includes the Joker. The Joker was part of the hype, and it turns out that he most of the time in the flashbacks. You know, you don't see a whole linear story.
Joker will obviously be included in the Batman Soul movie, so they want to keep the hype, you know, minimum.
But that's a risk that they really took.
So the marketing department in Warner Brothers, they did a mistake there.
Yeah. Without Will Smith, without the emotional impact, this movie will just go. The one that's prominent is Harley Quinn.
I'm not quite disappointed, but I just wish she could deliver even more, you know, more unique. It's her own interpretation. So speaking of her own interpretation, then comes Will Smith Deadshot. You know, even for him, regardless of his major alteration of the character, I think I accept it. So
you pull it off.
The story, the story feels like it's already been told a lot in movies, especially in Marvel movies. So because of Marvel doing it first in a much more bigger budget and having Suicide Squad follow the same pattern, it felt dried out for me, you know, because it's quite cliche, you know. The whole
I think at the end of the day it's the same thing.
Same thing.
The villain is there doing something and not much of an action from the villain itself. Overall, what we've been said, the cast was great. Each of them have a background story that we appreciate. Only certain characters like Katana is underrated. We would like to see more of Joker. Who stole the show, bro?
Will Smith.
Will Smith, man.
Will Smith stole the show.
I believe he sort of saved the whole franchise of Suicide Squad. We don't mind for the second one, man.
Another thing that really surprised me, the one that actually made it better as well, is El Diablo, man. His character is quite deep. Yeah, he played a quite major role in here. You will support this guy, man. You feel for him. And Jai Courtney, I'm quite surprised. He turned out to be alright here. Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, man, she's badass, man.
So at the end of the day, we enjoyed this movie. We're gonna give it
3.5.
out of 5 popcorns, guys.
Suicide Squad is definitely a great additional movie included in the DCEU, DC universe.
But remember, this is not a Batman movie.
There is a surprise cameo in the movie as well, so be alert. He's really quick. He's really quick.
Oh,
So
there's a clue there.
if you blink, you'll miss him. And stay after the credits.
Hope you guys enjoy our review. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe and be a trooper.
That's all for now. Stay true to yourself and be a bad person. Or the king. My name's Syam.
This is Shaz. Peace, love, what's good?
No money, no honey.